This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
All the real dudes left the block to the silly dudes. But they actually went to jail or went away or something. But the silly dudes stayed around with all the stories, like, you know, they was the ones out there shooting and banging and all this and all that. So since they really don't know the street rules, because they really for real wasn't really in the streets, they taught the generation under them whatever they knew or whatever they thought they knew. Welcome to the Altgeld Kingpins YouTube Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. And this is another story time. This story time gonna be different because I'm gonna tell you about confidential informants without kind of telling you about confidential informants. So let me give you a little history on the streets. Dudes usually be tough. You got some tough dudes, then you got some soft dudes. A lot of times they be mixing together because the tough dudes be cool with the soft dudes, right? So when they cool with them they guys, they probably grew up with them. Everybody ain't gonna be a shooter, everybody ain't gonna be a killer, everybody ain't gonna be a dealer. So, you know, they cool with them. But when you cool with them, you're around these type of dudes, so you telling these type of stories. But you didn't do that. You make you fictional with it, and you making it up in your head. This person really did it though. Like they really did that and really do that. You really don't, but you still around them. I'm gonna give you guys a reference. Niggas with attitude. Eazy-E was really doing that. Everybody else, a lot of them was making them stories up. But fast forward to now, you see who's still around, see who's not. Y'all gotta really understand this. The movie CB4, that CB4 movie was kind of telling y'all about NWA in a funny way. But if you really understood it, you'll understand it. OG Gusto, whole time while he trying to be a tough dude and he doing all this wild, he really being like somebody else. And he set that man up for that man to go to jail, and then he tough. Now he tough getting all this money, talking wild, and the whole time he fictional. So this is where these informants come from. Y'all really let them get that close to y'all to understand y'all story, me included. So I ain't gonna put myself as if, you know, I ain't included, because I'm included as well. I had some people around me that totally did a lot of stuff, as y'all can try to put together in the stories and the things that went on in my life. But y'all gotta understand the ramifications behind these actions that y'all taking. Yeah, it's cool that you want to grab somebody under your wing and, like, you know, look out for them and all this and all that. By all means, that's cool. The only crazy thing about that, male or female, you grabbing these people under your wings, and a lot of times you grabbing somebody under your wing that you really can't help. And in reality, you helping them to end up hurting you. So they really weak, but you doing what you're doing to them, you're gonna make them strong enough to be able to attack you. They can't attack you while they weak, but you doing and helping them and showing them and teaching them and molding them, all that, you making them strong enough for them to be able to attack you. And they will, rather be male or female. It's the same thing. So y'all street dudes, let me explain this to y'all. Let's take it to, since we talk about rap, let's keep it with rap. You know, I like doing that. So you think about it. You got these dudes that's soft and these dudes that's hard. Now the hard dudes mix it with the soft dudes, and they making a crowd look bigger. But the soft dudes may have a better mind than the hood dudes. So they can make up gorier stories or more details and know how to put it together better than they know how to put it together. So now let me explain this to you. Y'all start blowing up. When y'all start blowing up, y'all start making all this money. They still real street dudes, and they still soft dudes. The soft dudes is making money and the street dudes ain't. When they get in them offices, them people in there for business. They can't deal with these street dudes that don't know how to act, and he's not trying to calm himself down or lower his testosterone because he's super wild and all this and all that. But these timid dudes over here, but talk crazy on the mic and look crazy in the videos, oh, they in there bowing down to them people in that room. So they gonna more likely shift this way and do a deal with them.
So now we're going to give you a $250,000, $300,000, $500,000 advance. You, on the other hand, we really like your music, but your image and your personality, we kind of think you need to work on that. And if you worked on it, then maybe we can work with you in the future.
Once they do that, they're going to tell this guy right here or these guys, hey, you guys got to get ready and cut ties with that person. The real street dude, the dude that had the goons and the wild people around for them to get famous and go in all these places and do their shows to be able to make this money. Now, once they got the money, they cut ties with that person. But yet they still got their street cred. But yet they live all the way somewhere else. So y'all got to really understand that. Now, this person still in the streets got to fend for themselves and still do what they do while they live the life up. But because of that protection. So this is how it goes with the informant as well. A lot of people, wild people end up can protect those informers, and the informant end up telling because they're a timid guy. Like I told you, it'd be some wild dudes can be doing some wild stuff. They can turn informant too. So I ain't trying to take that off the table as well. But when y'all understand that y'all doing this stuff in the streets and you mix this with the streets, it be all bad. Because listen to this. Let's leave the business and let's go to the girls real quick. Y'all want the baddest bitch. Y'all want all bad bitches. You want a side bitch and then another side bitch and a main bitch and another main bitch and other bitches on the side. You want all these bitches, right? Let me explain this to you. When you fucking these many girls, do you literally think you the only dude she fucking? I hope not. If you think you the only dude she fucking, I'm here to tell you right now, that's not how that shit going, bro. That's not how that shit going. When you know where she live at, do you not understand that the other niggas know where she live at too? When you know where she work at, you not understand that the other niggas know where she work at too? When you cool with her best friend and she calling you brother, you know she calling them other niggas brother too, right? So when you really break it down, bro, this is how a lot of dudes easily able to get into it with each other. Cause y'all study fucking the same girls. And when y'all fucking the same girls, anybody make her mad, she can easily call you over there while the other one over there, or call you over there while another one on his way. Now she making y'all bump into each other. One on his way in, one on his way out. She control your life or your death situation. Or guess what? One of your ops mans is also fucking her. So now she ain't fucking your ops. She fucking your ops mans.
Like, man, yeah, man, I be seeing this nigga with this little bad bitch, man. Woo.
Man, that's so-and-so. Man, I'm cracking that bitch too.
Man, you lying. Man, he said that's his girl.
Man, bro, I know exactly where she live at. Like, I just was cracking her ass last week, so I know she still stay over there. He be, that motherfucker say he always be over there. Alright.
Now they lamping on you. Y'all gotta literally understand this stuff. Like, this is why the streets is getting worse and worse and worse. Because of this. All the real dudes left the block to the silly dudes. But they actually went to jail or went away or something. But the silly dudes stayed around with all the stories. Like, you know, they was the ones out there shooting and banging and all this and all that. So since they really don't know the street rules because they really for real wasn't really in the streets, they taught the generation under them whatever they knew or whatever they thought they knew. That's why all this stuff just keep going. Every generation just get watered down and watered down and watered down and watered down. You go all the way to the top. The gangs were started as an organization to help the community. Now you look on the news, the gangs are wreaking havoc on the community. That's because more silly people kept going down and down and down, teaching down and down and down, watering down. That's what all this stuff is about. Like, y'all gotta really for real understand like how this street shit really go. Like, yes, there are no rules. Totally understand that there are no rules to it. But in reality, you have these dudes that's not in the streets, that's not gonna go by the street rules. And the crazy thing, they putting some people in situations that make the street dudes turn to unstreet dudes. Because now
Oh man, I gotta face 45,000 years or I just gotta tell.
And then some of them decide to tell because of this person put them in the situation. So all this street code, street cred, all that, like, man, all that shit is a myth at the end of the day. Like, I'm literally telling y'all, like, you want to stick to the rules, you play the rules and all that, like, it really don't get you nowhere but a very stressful life or a long life sentence or in the grave. Same thing with informant. Stressful life, long sentence, or in the grave. That's what's so crazy. They gonna have some specialties with some of the informants because they're gonna give them a business. Now, think about how many people been talking about generational wealth from 2020 to 2021. Now everybody opening up all these businesses all of a sudden. What they doing is they trying to have these people open these businesses to try to act like that's where they getting their money from. So they can seem like they getting their money from their business when in reality, it's just them covering up what they really is doing. That's all. You have to understand it to understand it. They can't reveal the informant. So since they can't reveal the informant and the informant can't reveal where they're getting their money from.
Hey, you gotta figure out a way to say how you getting your money.
Because if you go all the way back in the day, they used to just tell them, oh man, you know, I'm doing this on the side, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So now they understand that if people think you trapping, and you probably you is trapping, but they think you trapping, people they in there. They coming to take. So now they giving everybody, just act like you got a business. Huh? Here go a business. Do this, and that's where all your money coming from. That's why everybody generational wealth, like these people is setting this shit up for a lot of black motherfuckers to really fuck each other up. And everybody gonna fall for it. A lot of people gonna fall for it because people gonna be mad at a person that like me saying stuff like this because they gonna be in their feelings over it because they know what they did and they know what they doing. But they ain't gonna like it. But they still wanna be and still gotta be tough in the hood and acting like come on man, calm all that silly shit down. But that's the situation. You got all these bitches that really ain't bad, but thinking they bad because they putting all this makeup on, going to get these ass shots, moving fat from over here to over here, from over there to over there, doing all it. Like, you really think that you bad when God ain't make you like that? You had to go get somebody to mold you a certain way. God's supposed to mold you. If you wanted your body to change, go to the gym and work on it. Take God time, take God energy, and fix yourself how you want to. But you taking God time to go earn money, and you using God energy to go to sleep on that table for somebody else that's godly to chop on you and move this and all. Like this stuff is really, really so crazy. Like, but this is the society that we living in. Like, all this shit is just, it's just fake. Like, it's really all so fake. And like, to be an honest person and to see shit for what it really is and understand things like that. Like, you literally see the hate in people's eyes when they know what they doing and you still doing good and you ain't doing what they doing. I'm seeing that so many times. People be mad that I start talking like this when they doing this. But I'm just speaking my truth. Like, I don't think that this is okay. Like, I understand it's the law. So I'm unbiased if it's right or it's wrong because I understand it's law. But if I know that you literally are potentially gonna fuck somebody's whole life up, you have the opportunity and the option and the discretion to say, no, I ain't gonna fuck their life up. But because you want that check so you can keep on looking like this and like that with all these fake ass foreign clothes you got on, but you want to look like something, so you gonna fuck their life up to look like something. So like, all this shit just crazy. Like, a lot of y'all shorties out there, if y'all bump to this video, man, if you ain't gotta be in the streets, shorty. You not got to be in the streets. You can really go open up a real business. You don't have to get in trouble and then they help you to open up a business. You can actually go work at your whatever job you got, save your checks, and put that money into your business, and then you are an actual business person and still watch all those people around you. I'm telling you what I did. I literally went through all this shit, seen what's going on, and it's, oh man, let me just go ahead and lean back. I always had this. I never lost it. And I always had this. I never lost it. So now I chose, let me go ahead and go open up my business and go ahead and do this and do this and do that. Chill back, see how I want to do it. I got to move. You got to know how to move in a world full of snakes. So think about this. Your business is supposed to thrive and you want it to thrive and you got to get people to buy into your products or your services or whatever. But in reality, all these informants helping each other. They all helping each other. And I'm going to say this at the end of this video because I know it's going to be so long that everybody ain't going to listen to it. But for those that did listen to it, let me explain this to you. Let me explain business real quick. You got 3 friends. They all got businesses. Every friend business need to help the other friend business. Guess what? Because I need both of y'all for my business to run, and both of y'all need each of us for our business to run, everything that we pay each other as our friend, all we got to do is write it off as a fucking expense. So I give you my money, he give me the money, and then I give it to you, and you give it back to him, and he give it to, so we just pass the money in a damn circle, and we all get to write it off. When you write it off, that's just as you might as well say it's free money, because it's an expense for you to run your business. So you literally able to spend that money or pay yourself from the business. So it's literally really for real free money. That's why I try to tell motherfuckers, everything in this shit really is free if you understand it. So I just dropped that knowledge real quick just for those that made it this far to the end of this video. Everybody don't make it this far. So if you made it this far, keep this information to your damn self. Use it. Find 2 other people, 3 other people, whatever. Get y'all self together, start y'all little team, and do y'all thing. A lot of these people out here snakes. You really got to understand that I don't care about giving out this information. That's why I do all these videos. This is what I already know. This is not what I think. This is what I know. I got 5,000 damn books in my damn front room with all read purchases books. So when I get a book, I read it front to back, front to back, front to back, underlining and some more shit. That's why y'all see in some of these videos that y'all watch, you see some of the words be underlined. That's because I read the book. So the streets is literally a myth, man. The shit is fake. The girls is fake. The niggas is fake. The jobs and the businesses these people was coming up with fake. Like the money is fake. If you understand what a fiat currency is, that's fake. Fake money. So it's like we just playing a big ass game that's really fake and making everybody turn fake. But it's real consequences behind it. It's real emotions. Real children are being born behind this shit. Real lives are being taken behind it. Like, so it's like, it's fake, but it got some realness to it. So it's like, I just be trying to put y'all up on scoop and everything, like for y'all to really understand this shit, for the people that listen to me. For those that don't, obviously they ain't listening, so it's okay. But keep your head up, keep your head on the swivel. Don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Always look objectively so you can understand what a person is actually in your life for. And that's one lesson my father always taught me. Like he said, there's nobody around me that I don't know why they around me. So don't have people around you and you don't understand, wait, why is this person even around? Like, cause I'm telling you, like, you will have a real hater right here. Your right-hand man's be right here, a real hater. Your main boo-boo case girl right here, a real hater. You laying up with a hater all night. You waking up getting breakfast cooked by a hater all morning. Then you going outside hanging with another hater all day. You around haters all day and you just don't know it. You literally around haters all day and you just don't know it. Because these people will smile in your face and as soon as you walk off, and then you, cause they can be that phony. They can be that manipulative, that deceitful, that cutthroat. Like, so you gotta watch these people, man. So that's all I gotta say for this video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Donate to the channel, buy me a book, get more knowledge, bring it back to you. Cop some of the Altgeld Kingpins apparel. And like I said, man, watch these people around you, because the closest ones to you will hurt you. And always remember, the first person to kill you will be the last person you thought. I'll see you guys on the next episode.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.